What is up, everybody? This is an update video on the February trading challenge, and I just want to let you guys know that I've definitely not prepared for it this month. I'm still going to take the challenge. I just there's several things that I want to go over on why I'm not ready. Because I know some of you donated to me and you want to know what's going on. So I believe it was the second week in January, the second trading week of January. I was pretty sick for the entire week. Very bad allergens where I live, and it was just killing me. I mean, to the point where I made pretty terrible trading decisions. Because my eyes got real itchy and, just the sinuses. If you've ever had very bad allergens before, it's horrible. Just constantly sneezing and blowing my nose. So, I decided to take allergy medicine, and this shit would keep me up all night, and it just threw me off. So I missed a week. I wanted to postpone, the trading challenge for February for an additional week to make up for it. And then, I decided to put together a trading room. So it's kind of a small trading room, but I like it that way. And just, I noticed some of the guys trade in the morning and some of the guys traded in the afternoon. And I just kind of got off my routine of doing video reviews, which isn't good, because in the end, video reviews they're the most satisfying part of the trading day, because even if it's a bad day or a good day, I just feel real good reviewing these things. And I've learned that there's certain plays that I have that I'm really good at, and I need to build that playbook up bigger, and it isn't where I need it to be. And again, having a trading room, trying to trade with both the afternoon and morning guys has really thrown me off my normal routine to the point where I'm not doing what I need to be doing. And the thing is, I just have to incorporate it. I like being able to communicate with other traders during the day. It's fantastic. There's something about it to where I'm talking through the order flow that helps me start to see things. I'm the type of trader where I need to talk myself through stuff. And I noticed I started to become more patient, stopped a lot less over trading just by commentating for everybody in the room. So I do find it very beneficial. It's just nice to have guys to talk to about it. I feel like, and those of you who reach out to me on Twitter, I give you more than you ask for as far as responses going. And for me, I can just go on about trading for goddamn near forever. Just word vomiting anything about trading, and it's just an outlet for me, and I thoroughly enjoy getting all that shit out. So that's nice. And the guys in the room, I know some of you are listening to this, it seems like you guys have really been learning a lot and enjoying it, and some of you are pretty damn good traders. So that's cool. I've learned from some of you guys as well. I learned to put a footprint. You can put a footprint on the DOM, which I think is real nice. So that's been helping. For those of you who are unfamiliar with footprints, I'll probably do a video on it. But the thing is, just being thrown off the routine, I really need to start time blocking, and I've done time blocking in real estate, and it helps. Basically, between these hours I do this, and then between these hours I do that, and I need to take 2-hour lunch breaks and then kind of review the morning session, and then I think I can just sort of break break up my trade reviews, but I need to really sit down here, and that's what I'm going to do today, is just write everything out. Just write. Just type, and just get it out. I don't know. There's something about writing that's nice, because you're not keeping all this shit in, and you're not thinking, man, I need to do this, I need to do that. There's something about just unloading on a piece of paper or typing and just get it the fuck out, and it's there. And you no longer have this like anxiety of, I need to do this, I need to do that. And I need to start time blocking. So that's just, I know I need to do it. Been kind of dragging ass about it. Another issue is just sizing, because with this challenge, I need to, I've always traded one lots, and I need to learn how to properly scale in and out of trades. And it was kind of a little wibbly wobbly at first, and then I started to pick it up, and now I'm starting to get the hang of trading multiple contracts. When do I need to do 6? When do I need to do 2? Should I scale out half of the 6? When do I need to do 4? When do I need to do 3 contracts? Because I'm trading anywhere between 1 to 6. Well, actually 2 to 6. But the thing is, I'm like trying to really get that rhythm down, and it's kind of this new muscle memory process I need to program in my fingers, just because, everything's set up on hotkeys for me. So at first it was real rough. I wasn't doing what I'm good at. And I'm starting to notice that the first 30 minutes are my best trades. After that, I kind of start to take a shit. I'm also starting to see that the first 5 trades are the best, even if they're not within the first 30 minutes. But, to prevent myself from overtrading, I would limit myself to 10 trades. And quite frankly, I'm starting to see that's a little too many. But the thing is, I'm at the point where the overtrading's really stopping. It's not really an issue as it has been in the past, and that's fucking good. I needed to get over that fucking terrible habit, which some of you guys have. I understand, and that's the thing, with daily report cards, which again I haven't been consistent about. And the thing is, how can you become a consistent trader if your routine's not consistent? And I think a lot of my inconsistencies in my routine kind of leads to some inconsistent trading, because there's just no structure in my daily routine, and I need to lay that out every day. And I think that reflects to how consistent you'll be with your trading. But this month's been a huge learning lesson. So there's that. And then there's really been also some very this is kind of personal, but on Friday the 24th, one of my cats died, so that's been tough. And coming to the trading room, and I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of tearing up over it, but just coming to the trading room, after experiencing, some traumatic shit is tough. It's fucking tough, because, this cat was kind of young. He was 9 months old, and he kind of went, it was just very sudden heart failure, and it was pretty gruesome. So it was pretty fucked up to go through, It really fucked my girlfriend up, because out of all of our cats, that's her favorite. Those of you who don't have pets, you're not going to understand, but those of you who do have pets, you'll understand, man. When you lose an animal, it's like losing a fucking child or something. It's just, you just can't replace that. And the energy around here has been real fucking weird. So this entire year has been somewhat rough, and I know a lot of you guys go through some fucked up shit. A lot of you guys go through these emotions that can really affect your trading, and I don't really have a fucking answer for how you can get through it. I mean, I started the day off great today, and then I kind of just fucked it all up because I wasn't picking, I wasn't sticking to my risk zones or my stops, I guess you could say. When I take a trade, there's a particular area where I'm going to get out, but I don't place a hard stop. I think that's kind of a problem is I need to start placing hard stops. Because typically I'm pretty good. I like to manage my positions, like I lean on a particular profile structure for where I'm going to exit a losing trade. And typically I like to wait to see how it interacts there because sometimes it'll hold up. And if that's the case, I would get stopped out. However, if I put a hard stop at a certain area that I'm managing my trade at, you get pulled out pretty quickly because a hard stop is a market order. And, not placing them, I'm able to manage the trade a little better because I can allow it to somewhat trade into my zone. And there's a lot of times where that area holds, and that's why I picked that particular area to put a stop, and then it reverses back into my favor. And if on the flip side, if I have a stop, I'm out, and maybe it reverses back to my favor. It just moving stops is kind of an issue. And now that I've done pretty well at curbing the over trading, which has definitely been an issue for fucking ever. I'm getting a lot. I've improved leaps and bounds on that. It's the moving the stops. Sometimes I'm really good at sticking to what I need to do, but it's almost like when I'm up for the day. I'm been doing real good. It's like, man, I don't want to take any losers. So, I start to move that stop back, and then it just starts to get real nasty. So that's kind of an issue that's definitely an issue that I'm going to work on pretty rigorously from this point forward, especially this week. So, that and the combination with overtrading, I should see huge improvements. Part of me feels like if I just traded 30 minutes, the first 30 minutes, and just stop at that point, I'll be doing really well. The first two trades are always the biggest and best trades. I'm just really good at trading that open volatility right near the open, and it just works out so well for me to the point where I can go in a full 6 contracts, and it's just nice to be there, right off the bat. So I'm noticing that, and I know that if I just do that and then stop after the first 30 minutes, I'll be able to complete the challenge. The problem, though, is I need to be better at trading the rest of the fucking day. And it's not really trading the rest of the day. It's more so fucking not over trading, waiting for the better setups, and getting out when I need to get out, and just let it be that. And that's the thing, as the morning progresses, I start to get fatigued pretty hardcore, and I need to start incorporating. I have a mini trampoline I bought that I'm kind of lazy about using, but the thing is, 5 minutes on a mini trampoline really gets your heart pumping and your brain re-energized, and I need to start. This is why the time blocking's kind of important. I need to time block that mini trampoline in maybe every 30 minutes or every hour, and just start hitting it. So that way I can stop becoming fatigued, because I noticed that when I get closer to noon or something of that matter, when I get around 11 a.m. my time, and I live Chicago Central Time, once I start to get around that time, that lunch hour, or the hour before the lunch hour, I really start to like just the fatigue my brain is experiencing. It just really leads to poor decisions. And I know the solutions to everything. The over trading I've done well on. The moving the stop, I'm just gonna have to put hard stops in. That's just how it's gonna have to work, and just let it hit it. That's it. As much as I don't want to do that, I have to do it. And then as far as experiencing fatigue, I got to just work in time block the trampoline. And then I just got to time block doing trading reviews and putting together a playbook, because like trade reviews is, when I get through a trade review, I just feel so much better, especially if it's a terrible trading day. I just feel it's like a good shit, you know? You need to take a, you know, you ever take one of those shits? It's not always a shit. It's just that one shit you take and you just feel like a new fucking man. You know what I mean? You're like, you just feel relieved. You feel renewed. That's how trading reviews are. And, you know, pardon my potty humor, though. I'm sorry about that. Some of you are probably laughing. Some of you are probably like, what the fuck, dude? But that's what I can compare it to. You know, a little humor there. So it's been an interesting month, and it started off real rocky. It was real good. I was up about $900, a little over $900 after the first week, and then on that Friday I just fucked it all away, because I was trying to scale up. So, you know, there's a little bit of that revenge trading in there, and that needs to go away too. I mean, these are shitty habits we all have, okay? I really, truly believe that all traders have this exact same shitty habits. Maybe one of you isn't good. Maybe one of you is like, you know, you don't overtrade, but the moving the stops is an issue. So, you know, we all have these problems, and you have to figure out what the fuck is causing it. And one of the guys in the trading room, you know, I said, why? You need to keep asking yourself why. Almost like you're a child, a very inquisitive child. So why do I move my stops? Because I don't like taking a losing trade. Why? And this is an example. Why don't I like taking losing trades? Because I feel professional traders don't lose. And that's simply not true. And then all of a sudden I take a bigger loser than if I would have just got the fuck out of it. And then that leads to sort of revenge trading, which really definitely really fucks it even worse, you know. And it's like, just get out, man, because there's always another good trade, and that's what you have to realize when something's just not working out and you're going to take a loss. Just know there's another good fucking trade. There's always another good trade, and I just need to remember that. And sometimes I'm okay with taking losers, you know, and then sometimes I'm not. It's just very different. And, you know, losing this cat a few days ago has just really been tough. Really, really been fucking tough, and it's weird because he had a little brother, and his brother's been looking for him, and it's kind of fucked up to look at him and watch him looking for his brother. So it's been tough. I've been mourning, and just haven't been where I need to be in my trading. So I'm letting you guys know, those of you who donated, what the hell's going on? How's this challenge? You know, what's up with the challenge? Are you ready for it? Absolutely not. You know, I'm still confident I can complete the challenge. The thing is, I just need to implement things, you know. I'm not sitting here and I'm not going to do the same shit over and over because I'm going to get the same fucking results, you know. And I'm letting you guys know this because I'm constantly thinking about solutions. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on inside of me to make these stupid mistakes and really figure out that root cause, you know. And then once those emotions flare up to where I start doing stupid shit, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with fatigue, and I'm just not a morning guy. I can hit the morning pretty hard, but Jesus Christ, sitting here for a few, like 2-3 hours, it starts to get pretty tough. And that's where I need to get up and do some exercise. And I mean, that I know will make a difference, because I mean, there was a point in time where I kept taking walks, and that definitely fucking helped. Problem is, I don't want to miss a good trade, right? So, you know, what I'm thinking about doing is, once the market hits an area where I know it's going to kind of stall out for 5 minutes, it's nowhere near a good zone of trading, in my opinion, then I'm going to hit that trampoline, and I just need to start doing that. So again, I'm just going to start writing to really figure out what the hell's going on. And honestly, I do need a journal. Need that routine, that solid time block. And I'm telling you, time blocking is amazing. You just set an alarm, and you just set an alarm, or you have like a Google Calendar that sends a reminder to your phone, at this time you need to do this, and then all of a sudden your phone starts to ring to let you know. And it's like the whole day's structured, and you just go do it. Otherwise, you spend way too much time on one thing, and then you don't get to something else, and then you just, like, the whole day gets fucked. And the beautiful thing about time blocking is, you know, you realize I only have an hour to do this or 30 minutes to do that. You're going to work harder and faster and be less distracted and less, you know, looking on the internet at dumb shit, things like that. So time blocking definitely has helped me. And I just need to structure everything. And just having that solid routine is... That solid, consistent routine, I know, will lead into solid, consistent trading. So those of you who are struggling, maybe you guys pick something up in here. But anyways, I got to go. Just wanted to give you all that update.